All right, friends. So where you should be now through the introduction, you know who I am. You will have gone through the types, the marketing for your type, marketing for your profile, who's along your fractal line. That's a part of the PDF here. Your particular voice, the magic of your Mercury, so that you're leaning deeper into how you're communicating, because it's naturally happening through you. So don't get too caught up in that. It's just the magic of the recognition of your voice, okay? And now what we want to talk about is who is your struggling avatar and who is your future avatar. So what do I mean by that? You are connecting with clients and they have a problem. What is their problem? You're connecting with them. So you connected with me for this particular product. Most likely you were overwhelmed. You're feeling very frustrated and angry and bitter with your content. And because of that, you recognized my marketing, my messages. So that's the struggling avatar. Okay. So your clients are struggling with something. What are they struggling with? So if maybe you are a therapist who deals just strictly with anxiety. So you can speak to that struggling avatar as maybe they are entrepreneurs or CEOs, or maybe they're teachers, right? And they are feeling very anxious. These are the things you want to really hone in on your clientele. Now, some of you might go, but I don't know who I serve. Here's what I'm going to say. I would encourage you to look at yourself in the mirror a month ago, 2 months ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. What were you doing? My whole entire life has been in business, finance and business. I am a 1-3. My fractal lines are 1-3s. So you possibly might be in the exact same boat. You're helping people in business. Great. So what you want to do is you really want to understand your struggling avatar. And by understanding them and understanding their psychology, now what you get to do is you get to lean deeper into talking to that psychology, because they are identifying with a belief. And that belief is holding them back from their greatness and blocking them from the results that they want. So you always want to, for this struggling avatar, you want to go into what are they thinking, feeling, and doing based on the beliefs and opinions that they have today. They are identifying, they identify and they're holding now is what your messaging will be speaking to. So whatever that belief is, whatever that ideology is, you want to speak to that. So for example, the solopreneur who's doing all the things and not getting the clients. A manager who's spending most of their time recruiting because of employee churn. A mom who can't lose a pregnancy weight even though she's working out every single day. Or an employee who is wanting to start a side hustle and is scared to make a mistake. So who were you? Who were you? And what did you struggle with? Because you are also a part of your own fractal line. And your fractal line will also have you mirrored in it, period. So focus on your journey and the struggles that you had, okay? Because that you are your own ideal client. So do your research, write in a journal. If you need to, what I did for over a year, I provided breakthrough calls. And inside those breakthrough calls, my coach wanted them to be sales calls. I did it for research. I got my clients to fill out forms so that they could have this free breakthrough. But what I was really doing is I was helping myself understand my struggling avatar deeply. So you can do that for your client. You can do free strategy sessions to gather their current mindset for your business. So in my form, I asked them, what do you think your current blocks are? Why do you think you're not getting to your goal? What do you truly want as a vision? Because that tells you a lot. If they don't know their own vision, they're going to go nowhere. So if you're new in business, or if you've been in business and you're struggling, do some research. There's lots and lots of tools out there. So one of the tools is Answer the Public. And that is really fascinating because you can type in what somebody would type into Google, and then you get this plethora of information that they are seeking out. And so, for example, if you typed in solopreneur, you would get all the things that they are looking for as a solopreneur. If you're looking for weight loss, you can get all the different things that they're searching for. So hone it in, okay? And then you are going to you're going to take all of this information and you're going to break it into what are the pain points and really what do they want? Most people want freedom of time, freedom of relationship, freedom of health, and freedom of wealth. There's 4 very simple ones. So where they are now and the future them, what do they want to be in the future? What do they want their business to look like? What do they want their relationships to look like? What do they want their wealth to look like? What does success and satisfaction? So you want to lean into what's their problem right now, and then you take them into getting them to what we would call the future avatar, okay? So let's keep continuing on here with who's the struggling avatar. So here's some questions to help you dig deeper into your own experiences so that you can narrow down your content. So what are your core values? Okay. So when I was in my 20s and 30s, like I was hell-bent on being in corporate Canada and kicking ass. And I did that. But it led me to close to burnout, as close as I have ever been in my life. So my core values then was all about money, possessions, things, saving, having a retirement package, doing all these things, okay? And then it all changed. Then all of a sudden, my values went to peace of mind, control over my own calendar, the capacity for me to connect with family and friends whenever I wanted to. I wasn't confined to just weekends or quote unquote after work. So take a look at your core values. Have they evolved over time? And they probably have, just like mine have. So go back through your journey and watch what your core values, watch them. How have they shifted? And then your identities. And this is really a part of my whole ability to teach this, is I have a completely open identity center. So knowing that, I got to really lean into, and I still do every day, I watch the authenticity of people in business. And there's a few that are so not authentic. They're doing it for the money. And that's not my core value. So I no longer connect with them. My core value, my identity is totally different than what it was in my 20s and 30s. I identified with being a branch manager for a financial institution. That I took that on as an identity. Then we bought the farm, and I took cattle rancher on as an identity. So you'll hear in some of my videos, if you follow me on YouTube, I say these things. But really, what is the identity of your current struggling avatar? Speak to that. Are they in the 9-to-5 business and they want to start their own side hustle? Are they moms and they are overwhelmed and they don't know how to get their own time? Are you speaking to gym owners? Are you like, who is your, who do they, what do they identify with? So I identify with solopreneur or entrepreneur. I identify with human design professional. So these are my new identities. And it's really fun because inside of that, you can then build out your who do you help? So I help overwhelmed entrepreneurs shift into empowered entrepreneurs by aligning their energy frequency to their human design and building a solid business from there so that they can earn the wealth and the health and the relationships and the time that they deserve. So what have you identified with as you move through your life? What labels did you use to create your identities? Okay, your experiences truly are your gold. So look at your past struggles and list them. For example, the unheard entrepreneur, the exhausted mom, the frustrated manager, the plateaued salesperson, or the lost entrepreneur. What's the struggle? Lean into that and then give them an identity because they have an identity. They might be an employee and they want to shift to entrepreneur, but they can't get their mind wrapped around that. Okay. So while you're playing in this play shop, take a breath. It's all right there. It's all right there for you. Okay. So now you want to look at what does your client see themselves as after they work through your process? What is the future avatar, that future self that they want to be when they connect with you and your service? So for example, the new generation entrepreneur, the engaged, energetic mom, the efficient manager, the scaling sales professional, the powerful CEO. So now you want to look at where were they and where do they want to be? That's as simple as this can be. And now you build your content out by providing them with thought patterns for them to understand that what they're thinking, feeling, and doing right now is creating a result that they do not want. However, when they work with you and your content, now they can shift. Even with your free stuff, there's things that your clients are going to evolve and then they're going to connect with you. That's the whole point of doing content marketing. Now, all of a sudden, they shift. They start to make this shift and they're like, hey, I didn't realize that the actions I'm taking are causing my result because I'm thinking, doing, and feeling these things. So it's creating this result. Who knew? So now what you do is you pull them over to this side over here where they can recognize themselves in the future avatar that they want to be. That's why research is so important. So when somebody gives you a testimonial, this is also critical. Somebody's giving you a testimonial and they're saying all these wonderful things. Reverse it. Reverse engineer it. What was the thing that they said, oh, you did, all of a sudden I felt like I had a direction. Ding, ding, ding. Your people felt lost. That's why they were coming to you. So you want to look at the opposite always. That will tell you what they're struggling with. And then you can understand where their future is. And then you exploit the pain and the bliss in all of your marketing, all of your content marketing. Okay. And I believe that Yeah. Okay. We'll go into this not self theme so that you can lean deeper into it. So when you're speaking towards the struggling avatar, use these themes because this truly is what's happening. Okay. So you are helping your clients move through losing focus of the head center. You're helping your clients feel certain. You're helping your clients get attention, take the correct actions, communicate themselves to other people. You're helping your clients so that they have a direction. You're helping your clients feel self-worth. You're helping your clients with their emotional intelligence. You're helping your clients lean deeper into overcoming those internal fears. You're helping your clients do the work that is correct for them. And if not, delegate. And you're helping your clients to recognize that there's a difference between hurry and haste. Hurry feels stressful. Haste feels filled with fuel. Okay. So as you walk through this PDF, you can just take a look at that because your struggling avatar is inside of there. So for me, it's I and my training, and then when I look at raw, you want to lean deeper into your own openness because that's going to tell you who you're connecting with. Okay. And then what are you selling? Well, you're selling them inspiration and certainty and attention getting. You're selling them direction. You're selling them that worthiness. You're selling them that capacity to let go and feel good, just be. You're having them quit overworking themselves, quit working on things that are good for you. You're helping them lean deeper into their own pleasure and their own truth. And you're also helping them by being free. Okay. So your struggling avatar is struggling with this stuff. And you're going to then label that struggle. So if it's a mom who is unable to release the 10 to 20 baby weight pounds, well, that's a mom. And what is she holding on to? Right? She's not letting go of something. What is she not letting go of? That's what you want to lean deeper into. Okay. So struggling avatar, future avatar, lean deeper into these not sell themes and what you are actually designed to sell. All right. And we will chat in the next video.